Focus. Faith overcomes crazy, unusual situations. Expect doubters. Just having the faith in yourself despite obstacles that might show up, whether at home, at your job, with family, whatever. Just having that faith in yourself just to push through and just overcoming the different situations and challenges that life throws at us. The craziness, you know, the schedule. Everyone says that they don't have time to work out. We just want to make sure that you just implement the time that you have in the gym to get the most of it. Just unusual things that come out of the blue that you didn't expect. And there's going to be doubters. You might doubt yourself, but we want to push past that. Adversity factor and just provide that vision to the unseen.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Smith, the fitness nutrition specialist from F.O.C.U.S.E.D Personal Training and Fitness. I'm here today with a recipe, one of my favorites, pineapple jerk chicken. It's a staple on my weekday menu because it's so quick and easy and filling for dinner. So you can see all the wonderful fresh ingredients I have in front of me today. I have some diced chicken breast, I have some purple onion, all kinds of green, red, yellow peppers, a jalapeno, some black beans, some fresh cut pineapple, and cilantro. This is all you need with a little bit of jerk seasoning for your meal tonight. So the first step that we need to do once everything is cut and prepped, everything will move quickly if you've done that ahead of time. The first thing I'm gonna start in my skillet today are the peppers and onions. I wanna talk to you first about this jalapeno that I've already diced. Jalapenos, any kind of spicy pepper, they carry their heat in their seeds. So if you have touched the seeds, you will know it the next day. You'll feel that sort of heat in your fingers. So whenever you're dicing this jalapeno up, just be really careful not to touch the seeds. Kind of use your knife to move them around off the cutting board. I've also diced a variety of peppers. One of the things I do to make my week really easy is that after I've grocery shopped, I chop everything up and put it in either Tupperware containers or Ziploc bags. So I've got a nice mixture here of all these bright, colorful peppers. And then the last thing I'm going to start with today are these purple onions, also again diced ahead of time. The first thing I'm going to get going in my skillet is my peppers and onions. So I've got my skillet preheated to about medium-low heat, and I'm going to add a couple drizzles of olive oil to kind of coat my pan. Move it around a little bit. And I'm going right into the pan with my peppers. I've got all kinds of different colors in here. Good sizzle. There go my peppers. Here's my onions. And my jalapenos. I want to get these nice and sauteed. You're going to get a nice soft texture to these just from being in the skillet for a few minutes. So I'm just going to let these do their thing for a minute or two, and then I'll stir them again in just a moment. Alright, my peppers and onions have been sauteing in this medium-low skillet for 3 to 5 minutes. I've been stirring them occasionally. Now they're looking nice and soft. I'm going to remove them from this pan and put them aside in a bowl because we'll be adding those back in a few minutes after we cook the chicken. So my next step once I've sauteed my peppers and onions is to go ahead and season my chicken. And I've got 3 chicken breasts here that have been cut into cubes. What I'm going to use is a store-bought brand of jerk seasoning. What is really nice about jerk seasoning is that it's bright, it's fresh, it's a little bit spicy and a little bit sweet. So some of the good things that are in here are different types of peppers and some little sweetener, and also allspice, which is a classic Caribbean flavor. And I already took my rings off. I'm going in with my hands because I want the chicken coated on all sides with our seasoning. That's where you're gonna get this nice fresh jerk flavor from. All right, back at the stove, we've already sauteed our peppers and onions. So this time with the chicken, you're gonna do just basically the same thing. I'm gonna put enough olive oil to just kind of coat the pan here. Get that all around. And our chicken's gonna go in. My pan now is a little bit hotter, about medium high. And what you wanna do is kind of get the chicken in there on one side. We're not gonna move it around once it's in there because we want it to brown. Hear that beautiful sizzle that's going on? Once it's down, we're gonna leave it on this side to cook through. We wanna get it brown on this side, and we're not really gonna move our chicken around like we did with our peppers. To help it cook, I'm gonna put the lid on. It's still gonna brown from the bottom, but this will kind of help it contain the heat and then cook through into the center as well. Once our chicken's done cooking, we're gonna add our peppers and onions back in, as well as our black beans and our pineapple. So what I've already done to make it quick and easy is I've drained and rinsed 2 cans of black beans, one of my favorite legumes technically. They're really full of fiber and protein. With brown rice, they are complete protein. It's one of the best things you can feed yourself at dinner time, and also they make you feel really full. So black beans are a great thing to add to your meal. Here I have pineapple, one of my favorite fruits. I've actually cut a fresh pineapple here for mine. Fresh pineapple, you can't beat it. You could also use fresh pineapple that's already been cut in the produce section of your grocery store. That's fine as well. Or even canned pineapple, just drain some of that juice out and you're ready to roll with that. Okay, our chicken has been cooking and sauteing in this pan for 3 to 5 minutes, and it's almost cooked through. So all I'm going to do is take my tongs and go through and just flip the pieces. Look how brown. They're going to be nice, great crisp texture. I'm just going to flip them so that all my sides are cooked through. It's only going to take a minute or 2 now once they're flipped because leaving the lid on allowed it to cook more thoroughly. So after I flipped the chicken, it only took another minute or 2 for the other side to get golden brown, and we've got some beautiful golden brown chicken over here. So now that that's cooked all the way through, I took my heat down to low because we're done cooking everything. Now we're just gonna add things back in and get everything warmed up together. So I'm just gonna stir those in. Next thing I'm going back for is my fresh pineapple. Nice big chunks. The pineapple juice is gonna really add a nice layer of texture as well. Last thing to go into the pan are these already sauteed green peppers and red peppers and yellow peppers and onions as well. So, here we go. As far as cooking, you're basically done at this point. I'm just gonna make sure everything's mixed and incorporated, and I'm going to go ahead and leave the lid on just again for just another couple minutes and let everything get thoroughly heated, and we'll get back to plating in just a moment. Okay, so I've got some fresh cilantro here. This really adds some freshness and brightness to the pineapple jerk chicken. When you're cutting fresh herbs, you don't want to go nuts. You just give them a couple chops. If you chop them too many times, it'll kind of damage the leaf. So here we go, couple pieces of chopped cilantro. We're going to sprinkle that on the top at the very end. Okay, so here's your final product, pineapple jerk chicken. You could serve this pineapple jerk chicken over a bit of brown rice if you wanted to. This is substantial enough. You've got all your macronutrients that you need for a great healthy dinner. The last thing you cannot forget is this fresh cilantro right on top. Fresh cilantro right on top really brightens the whole dish right up. And there you have it. Here is your pineapple jerk chicken, done in less than 20 minutes. You can't go wrong with that for dinner. You can be confident that you're serving your family something healthy and delicious, not to mention very fresh. You can find this recipe and others just like it at www.iam-focus.net. I'm Mackenzie Smith. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen, and stay focused and enjoy.